ABC, it's Greeno back for a quick update. Ran into some records on Sunday, yesterday, kind of out of the blue. Picked up seven records. I'll show them here real quick. And what happened was my wife and I were kind of heading out, and we're just kind of going out to goof around and whatever, you know, go out to eat. And it was like noon or something, and we passed this little yard sale. And as we're going by, she was driving, and I looked over, and right at the end of the yard sale was a stack of records about like this. And I'm always messing with her when we go by a yard sale. I'm yelling, any records, any records? But as we went by, I'm like, oh, there's records. And she looks over, and she's like, you want me to stop? I'm like, nah, just keep going. I ain't worried about it. You know, I was just in one of these moods. It's like, ah, don't worry about it. So we went and did our thing, and like 5 hours later, we're coming home, we go by the yard sale, and they're still got it rolling, and those records are still sitting there. And I'm eyeing them up as we go by them, and she's like, do you want me to stop? I'm like, yeah, go ahead, I'll look through them. So we stop, and I have to walk through the yard. She parked a little ways down, had to walk through the yard to get over to the records. And as I'm walking, I can see the wind has picked them up. They're right alongside the road where this house is at. And either the wind or just cars going by, whatever, has picked up a few of them and thrown them into the yard. So, and they're all laying face down. So as I'm walking, I'm like, get up to the first one, I'm like, what's this? Pick it up and flip it over, and it's Miles Davis, 7 Steps to Heaven. And I'm like, this might be interesting. I need to get over to this stack and start looking. So I picked up a couple more, and it was junk, you know, just typical yard sale crap. And this is original from 63 or 64. Can't remember. All these were from like 63 or 64. Everything I picked up, and they all have this guaranteed high fidelity on the label, the Columbia ones, anyways. So I just kind of looked them up, trying to figure out the years and pressings and all that. But covers in, it's not bad shape. It's definitely, for its age, I'm really happy. And all the vinyl on all of these they were a little dusty at the most. And I just slapped them all in the VPI and cleaned them up, and everything I've listened to so far sounds great. So I'm really happy. Okay, so I picked up that one, and I'm kind of like getting a little excited. I gotta get over here and check this thing out, or check this stack out. So as I'm going through it, it's more, yard sale junk. You know what I mean? Typical stuff you see. A lot of old 60s vocal stuff, 50s vocal stuff, whatever. But slowly I'm pulling a couple out. The next one I found was Miles Davis in Europe. Same deal, guaranteed high fidelity. So I think it's an original mono. And the cover's in fairly decent shape. The vinyl was great. None of them had inner sleeves. Maybe one or two had inner sleeves, but for the most part they didn't. And that kind of scared me. But as I pulled them out, it was like they didn't look bad at all. I was really happy. So the next was Miles Davis in concert, My Funny Valentine. Now this one, the cover's a little more, ragged a little bit at the top and all that. But still, the vinyl on this looked great. And actually, these two were reversed. I found this one, pulled the vinyl out, and was like, it's the wrong album. And then I found this one next, pulled it out, and it's like, there you go, they match up. So I was able to get them back together. So that was the Miles Davis finds. And as I keep going, this blew my mind. I don't believe I have anything by this guy. Thelonious Monk, Monk's Dreams. And just a little bit of wear on it. Couldn't believe it. Very happy to find that. Also in there, and actually I'm listening to this right now, is Ray Charles and Milt Jackson, Soul Meeting on Atlantic. Same deal, it's from the early 60s. Whoever had these evidently, bought some right around the same time. Maybe didn't buy any more, I don't know. This is pretty much straight up jazz, no vocals, from what I've heard so far. And This I actually have a copy of. I got not long ago and really dug it, but went ahead and grabbed it. It was in great shape. Shirley Scott Trio, Great Scott on Impulse, and it's original mono, and very happy. Like I say, I like this. Seems like this one's got a little bit of a tick on it, and it's gone, so happy. And the other one, the last one, is James Brown Showtime on Smash. This is also mono, and I looked this one up, and same era, it was like 63, 64, and this was the first James Brown release on Smash Records, actually. This is in great shape. This one has a seam split at the bottom, but like a couple inches long, but no big deal. So that's what I ran into. I couldn't believe it, and I went to the guy. I'm like, how much for the records? And he's like $1 a piece. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I took those over, and I had 7 of them, and I was typical thinking in my head, how much can I get him down? And I was like, well, I'll offer him 5 for the 7. And I was finally like, whatever. At the end of the day, here's $7, I'm going home. So I'm very happy with all these. And I asked the guy, sold many records today? And he's like, yeah, we sold a good many. Started at 7 this morning. So who knows what I missed, but I'm happy with what I found. So, and actually found one other record I'll show in the next update, not jazz. I just kind of want to put these together in a little jazz update. So, alright, thanks everybody for watching and subscribing, and leave some comments. I'm still learning about jazz, but everything I've listened to, especially the Thelonious Monk, is kind of the stuff I'm liking so far. So very happy with these. Alright, thanks everybody for watching.